Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirits. Welcome home. Today we're going to have another intuitive painting session, and it's going to be for the sign of Capricorn. So let us see. What do we have for Capricorn today? I feel already something connected to nature and very earthy, and there's an image coming from a sort of natural shape. It seemed to me like a mountain, but then it turned into maybe it's a tree? Yeah. You know, like the eucalyptus tree? It has all the bark that's twisting around the tree trunk. Something like that. There's a sort of spirally shape. And it's going to be hard to be very realistic in such a short amount of time for me. But I feel like this is the energy. So I'm focusing on a very specific tree, and I have no idea where it is or why it has to be this one. And it's not so much that it's a symbol of something, it's more of a place. So I think that Capricorn, I am connecting to a very specific place. It's somewhere you feel really good. And it's not perfect, but it's very real and very palpable. I don't know. I can feel the place. I can have this sensation of being there, but I don't know much because the focus is so much on the details, and the information is, although the feeling is very relaxing, the information is very, very abstract. But I don't know why. Maybe you have to connect to a place that is like that for you. Maybe you have to look at a tree today or whenever you can and just sit in observation of the patterns of that tree. It might be in a place where it's windy because the tree trunk is really kind of tilted, but it might not be. It might just be the shape that is kind of enveloping you. I feel like you're fusing with nature. You're fusing with a place. It's like you're bonding with a place. That's beautiful. I don't know if this is an advice. It might be an advice for you to bond with natural setting, a specific natural setting. Observe a certain tree or a certain landscape. But I really feel like this deep sense of connection to nature that brings you a lot of peace and tranquility. Is there a message here? no idea why this specific tree shape is so important. It also seems to me like it might be something like a microscopic shape, or a smaller shape, like something that connects tissue. It's really, like connective tissue in a body, or in, I don't know, some sort. It is an organic shape and a very natural shape, but I don't know why the shape itself is the most important thing. And it feels like something that is flexible if it's small, but it's strong enough to keep the connection. Because although it looks like a tree, it is a tree, but it's also symbolizing connection. Connection of the sky and the air with the earth. It's weird that the leaves don't really seem very green. Just a little bit. They're kind of yellowish. It might be that, oh yeah, it might be that it is almost sunset, or there's a kind of a golden light. Just give me a little bit, because I have to get a different brush. I felt like I needed a big brush for this, because I feel like there's something far away. I should have wet the paper first. But there's like something that caught my attention that is further away from this tree. Something that is in the sky. I'm still feeling like this is a very specific location. It's like maybe you need to go to a place where you feel like this connection. Maybe you need to go there. I feel like there's a contrast between the very bright sky and like a dark toned soil. There's really, like, the shadows are really strong and the light is very strong. It's so different from the other drawings that I did. It's much more, it's much harder for me because it's too specific. But yeah, thank you for that challenge. And I don't know what caught my attention in the sky, but I'm going to explore a little more. Okay, so in the distance, there's something in the distance. It kind of blends in with the sky. But it's like a mountain in the distance. Okay. There's a mountain landscape in the distance. Okay. So wherever this is a place where you can watch the mountains from. And there's a specific tree. Maybe it's a place where you've been ever since you were a child. And I feel like you have to go there to make peace with something. Maybe say goodbye. Look at that. It also looks like waves or mountains and waves. It feels beautiful and peaceful. The birds are singing, so I feel like there's a lot of birds here. There's also like a symbol coming through. Something that is blue. It's like an anchor. But it's not exactly an anchor. It has some sort of, I don't know. It has like more symbols around it. Like shapes. It's really, really funny because I think it's something that is nearby, but it's not what you would expect in the sky, right? So it's just something that it's kind of nearby. What is it? Does it look like some kind of code? Maybe these shapes will inspire you somehow. I don't know. They look like some sort of code, but at the same time, it's like some sort of signaling, maybe. Looks like runes, it looks like Bogan. The Celtic alphabet. But it also looks to me like some sort of code. I'll just let it go, let it fly, let it flow. Sorry, let it fly. Yeah. There's something about it was in the sky, it caught my attention, but it's not a bird. There are birds, but it's kind of codes coming from the sky. Is it some sort of communicating with the anchor here? Is this some sort of code, like naval code, or I have no idea. I just have to do it. Oh, there's a person here. Looking into the distance, and with the hair flowing in the wind. It feels like it's a woman. Okay, so yeah, I'm so sorry it took me a while. Capricorn. Capricorn takes its time. And I think that the message here is that you have to go to a certain place that you feel very connected to, or that you feel the connection with nature and with yourself, or with yourself. And maybe you have some memories there with a person that has a certain, they have information for you. They're trying to talk to you through this sense of connection, trying to tell you something about that sense of connection. And it's a sort of code. It might come in an encoded way. The information might come like in a symbolic encoded way that you have to decipher, like maybe it's a mystery, it's like a riddle. It might also be a place where there are like primitive settlements where you might have like shapes that are engraved. I believe this person is no longer in this material plane, but she's trying to communicate something to you, and she's, because of the way the shapes are like thrown around, I think she's kind of desperate, like trying all these different ways, and she's like in a distance. She's not making it through to you, and you have to go to this place in order to listen to this message and look at the sky, look at the trees, look at the mountains or at the water, and feel this dark, earthy soil, this dark soil. There's a moisture there. There's a sort of like mycelium fungus, that's really comfortable and soft, but it's very dark. So yeah, somebody's trying to talk to you, Capricorn, and it's someone who has a message that's very important, and that's going to be something that really connects the dots for you and solves a certain problem in your life, and it's like a riddle. Yeah. Wow, this took a while. But it was really nice. It was really like a quest, a vision quest, and it was really beautiful to be engaged in this today with you, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button and share the video, and also please subscribe to the channel. It will help me so much as I'm just starting out. I would really love to know your feedback, to have your feedback, and so please comment with your ideas and your feedback, your input, your stories, and tell me if this resonated. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you very soon.